Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Why I Love Flagler County, your local podcast spotlighting local businesses and local residents on what they love about Flagler County. So today I'm super excited to have my guest, Coach Ray, with us today. Ray, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be there with you today.
Of course. Well, Ray and we know each other through a mutual associate through ours with Nelson at Spectrum Business, and he's a great guy. And he's like, "Hey, I stopped in and I talked to Ray, and we had a great conversation, and he would love to get to know you." And we had a quick conversation over the phone, and you do some really cool things. I think a lot of people will really love what you guys do. So I'll let you explain it. But first off, why don't we kick it off really easy? And you tell me a little bit about your journey coming here to Palm Coast, coming here to Flagler.
Yeah, sure. So basically, my family and I, we arrived here in September 2021. So we came straight from Montreal, Canada. And
Wow.
it's really a coincidence that we ended up being in Palm Coast, Flagler Beach, because we were looking into houses to rent in Florida because we were hesitating between going to Florida or Mexico. And we decided Florida, and with the criteria that we were looking for a house to rent, we got a list of 15 houses that were in Palm Coast. So this is how we ended up being there. And since then, it's been really, really, really nice. The weather is great. People are really great. We're 15 minutes away of our Flagler Beach. So that's really a big plus for us because we really like the beach. Because in Canada, as you may know, it's more snowy than sandy. So now it's pretty cold, but here it's pretty hot. So we really, really love that. And yeah, that's it. So since we've been here, a lot of fun, and we had a chance to do what we were already doing in Canada. We just brought those ideas and concept here with us in Flagler Beach.
Wow, that's awesome. And believe it or not, you'd be the second Montreal resident who's been on the podcast. So
Cool.
that's really cool. And I know all about the weather up in Canada. I used to live up in Michigan, so I lived on the border about 20 minutes from the border of Canada, Windsor,
Okay.
Canada. So you don't have
Same
to tell
weather.
me twice. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I have been to Montreal. It's beautiful over there. I mean, I went during
Yeah.
the summer, so I went during a good time for that, and it was absolutely beautiful. We went to a few like cathedrals, and we went downtown, and it was really beautiful. But it is a lot of snow,
Yeah.
not as much sand, a lot of snow. Yeah, so that's great. So why don't you talk a little bit about your business? Because you mentioned that you started it in Montreal, then you kind of just brought it here to Flagler, so you could bring that all to here. And yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
So basically, what we started in Montreal, it was always related to fitness, community, nutrition, and helping people to be in the best shape of their life. So we started to open what we call Fit Club, which is a kind of a gym where we give group classes. So when we arrived here, I was looking for many places where I could open a fit club, and it was really challenging to find a right location with everything that I was looking for. So I was like, you know what? Maybe instead of looking for a place where I can give workout, we could give them on the beach, and right across that beach, we can open a smoothie bar, which is another concept that we've been running in Montreal, Canada, for many years now. So now a lot of people in our team have smoothie bars like we have here in Flagler. There's a lot of them in Canada. The only difference is the weather. Is that we have a beach, they don't. So it's really nice because we get the chance to combine everything with fitness, nutrition, with helping people to have better eating habits, help people also to move. So this is why we, before opening the smoothie bar a year before, we started to give beach workouts every Saturday morning at 9:30, and then we ended up giving beach Pilates classes and stuff like that. So it's getting really popular week by week.
Nice. I'm so glad to hear that. I know that they do a lot of smoothie bars up north. We have
Yeah.
a lot of ice cream shops where I used to live. We had a lot of smoothie bars and they're great and I love them, but it is so cold all the time. So it's so great that you guys come here and now you're on the beach. It's like you are on the beach and you do want a smoothie. It's the number one thing people would want, other than maybe ice cream, but I feel like yours is a little bit better alternative to that.
Exactly.
But that's awesome. Is there anything, I mean, given that your background in fitness, is there anything like
Can you
any,
give me 1 second? Sorry for that. 1 second.
okay,
Sorry.
anyways. Yeah, so I would love to know, given, your background in fitness, is there any like quick tip or any tip that maybe people would be surprised to know about maybe the where they can start on their fitness journey? Just to kind of give people an idea of like, okay, I know I won't need to do something, but I don't really know where to start.
Yeah. Tip number one, you don't need to kill yourself in a gym to lose weight because a lot of people think that they need to train 6 or 7 times a week
Sure.
to be in a good shape to lose weight, which is not the case because 80% of your results will come from your nutrition. Going to the gym, working out is excellent for all type of things, self-confidence, being strong, being toned, feeling good in your body, in your own skin. But when it's about to really lose fat, lose weight, you need to optimize your nutrition because in a day we're gonna eat like 5 times a day, and we're gonna maybe work out 1 time per day. We're not gonna work out 5 times a day. So a lot of people rush to the gym, they kill themselves in the gym, but they forget about what they eat. They eat junk food or they don't eat not enough at all. They don't drink enough water. They eat a lot of coffee. They drink a lot of coffee, eat a lot of dessert, etc. And sometimes they get frustrated because they're like, I've been killing myself in the gym and I didn't even lost 1 pound. Even I gained few pounds. So it's really this is what the myth that we're really trying to break is yes, working out is good, but the main focus is really about what you eat, your nutrition.
Wow. That's really great to know. I mean, I think people can hear conflicting things when it comes to social media about like where do I start when it comes to fitness. But that's a really easy place, just starting to watch your diet, being mindful of what you put in your body. Because like you mentioned, you're only gonna maybe work out once a day, maybe once a
Yeah.
week, but you're gonna eat 3, 4 times a day, as you probably should. And being mindful of those meals and what we consume. And I think that's a perfect segue to talk a little bit about your store. So, number one, how can people find your store? And number two, what is it that you guys serve and help people with?
So where they can find the store,
Hmm.
it's in Flagler Beach. So the address is 705 North Ocean Shore Boulevard. So we're not too far from the winery, and we're next to the new coffee shop Sip and Serve.
Okay.
So we're right next to there. We've been open since September the 1st from last year. Great spot, great location. Maybe you can see it here. We have a
Oh,
great
wow.
view.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we have a great view on the beach, and this is what a little bit what the smoothie shop looks
Nice.
like inside. So it's a really great location in Flagler. We're open from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 4. We're closed on Sundays, and we offer different type of shakes, smoothies. Uh, Either they're chocolate based, vanilla based, fruit based. They're protein, low in sugar, high in protein, low in calories. We also have now that you're here, I'm going to show you our brand new protein donuts.
Nice.
They've been going really fast, so there's not a lot of them right now. We serve also energy teas that are refreshers for when you need some energy. They're also really healthy. They have aloe, collagen, herbal tea, and different other components in our teas. So, and on top of that, we give beach workouts. We also give a free wellness evaluation for people that wants to see what their body composition looks like. And yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that's super great. I mean, I love protein donuts. You think, I don't know, they're always so good. You'd be surprised. I think people who haven't had one would be like, oh, it's gonna taste all like protein powder or something like
Oh,
that. But they're crazy good. Like they're crazy addictive. My parents can't buy them anymore because like I'll just eat them all. But they're so good and they are good, you know, like a lot of I know a lot of them are banana based and stuff like that. And that's awesome that you guys have all that. So I'll make sure I have all that information in the description so people can copy and paste, they can look it up, they can see how far. And I mean, you guys have a great view. I think that alone should attract every single
Yeah, really.
person. Well, Ray, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate you coming on, sharing a little bit about your store and the story behind it. It's really awesome what you guys are doing for people in the community. And it's a great place to, you know, meet there and really work towards your fitness goals together with a group of people. So again, I really appreciate the time. This was a lot of fun for me.
Thank you very much. Same for me too.
Of course. And to everyone listening, thank you so much. I really appreciate you as well. And I will see you next time. Bye.
See you soon, guys.